It is rated M for mature audiences, so keep that in mind. Also, this is made by the same people that make the Sherlock sleuthing games, so should have a fun twist to it that way. But I really don't know everything that's going to be happening in this, so, or anything at all. I haven't even looked at anything for it. So we shall discover it together. And yeah, let's get into this. Fresh and new. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions on the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning in the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourselves. Then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. I may have to play with some of the settings. It seems a little bit jittery. Ooh, that's not creepy. Breathe. I assume we'll be fighting insanity, as this is a Cthulhu-oriented game. Oh, that might be why it's like that. Okay. Oh. The tentacles. Okay. I have a brick.
I never have to use it. Something tells me I will.
Okay, it starts with, holy crap, that mouse sensitivity. Okay, we read that on the front screen.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay. Feels like he moves fast.
Now get out.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vandenberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. Visions are getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at home. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a pressing matter on his hands.
Where can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist and scholar, patron of the famous Oak, a man of great ambitions and even great.
Oops, sorry.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Thank
Don't
you.
judge a book by its cover.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by road. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the door.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I like the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to. This city is insular, its ways mysterious.
Yeah.
No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of me.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vandenberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
So, Bob, we have much of a market for philosophy these days.
There is no consciousness without a mystery. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds me.
That's not ominous at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to... do some things. Okay. There's something to investigate over here. On board still? Something I miss. Oh. Camera. Is that what it wanted me to do here? Still feels kind of fast as we're moving.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay. That sounds exciting and fun for you. Under the keel bar. I'm gonna go this way first.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
That's not threatening either.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Oh. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Thornmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, I fear that I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on, and on, and on, and on, and on. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father he is here. Assume that's what we're supposed to look at. Fairly blocked off in this area, just kind of there to give depth and world building, but to keep us contained so we don't go where we're not supposed to yet. Yeah, I don't
care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Throckmorton?
I am.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Yeah.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition.
Wow.
This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. Not even trying to bite him.
Ow.
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart.
That's some
The best
gross skin
it could do.
on his forehead.
His disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem.
looking for your son.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. Now,
Wow.
those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. Port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So
Okay.
they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us.
Ah.
The Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community.
Okay.
Reason that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Okay.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
Yeah.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite
Oh, I wouldn't
features.
call them exquisite. Hey.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find out.
What makes you think you can do it? Vermont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you can use everything you can get.
Fair. You have a point, newcomer.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider.
Yeah.
It is if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
Okay.
Let's see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened down there.
Okay.
Did you not listen at all?
I did listen.
He told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the
Okay.
shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. When I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house.
Alrighty.
I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
I can do that.
You mentioned lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beams that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
I've been there.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. You're standing right in front of it.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Thornton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I will do what I do. When I do what I do. Are there new clues to be had now that I know that I'm looking for something else?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
A lot of things.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania? Something with this helmet gives me chills.
Okay, thank you,
What's
yes.
wrong with it?
Can I look inside of it? Okay, thank you. Anything else? Okay. Is that me going crazy, or is that just like... Throckmorton, Innsmouth feud, Albert and Stable, casebook. Been there, lore, documents, the will. I feel like I'm missing something here. I've looked at that. Maybe we have to come back after we're more into the story. Okay, maybe not. Says inside this house, H. Is that an H or some kind of other symbol? Okay. All sorts of barnacles on the walls.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Mr. Throckmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Let's find out who you are first.
Name's Will. Will Hampton. I'm a fisherman. We all live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouth Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, railing and kicking it, so I started fishing. That'll start.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. He came back carrying.
That's suspicious.
He was unconscious and breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert. We put the guy in Lewis's room. He started to make these horrible sounds.
Okay.
Okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Okay. Okay.
Outside, show some respect. K is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry.
And the others?
The other guys.
That's Paul there on the floor. K, you with him? Mary's outside with Mr. Throckmorton.
Yeah, okay.
Lucky Rascal missed everything. I have no idea what Lewis or Throckmorton's son got to. I'm starting to suspect the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. May have mercy on his soul.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
Thank you. Alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A way to interact with it? I see it.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was being pulled.
Okay. No. There we go. What in tarnation? My sanity slipped. Now my health is down
Surprised
too.
they don't have someone's portrait here. Five cards short of a full house.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Cases information, dialogue, use item, take photo, search. Okay, what is this? All evidence collected. Key evidence collected. Nothing collected. Okay. Allows you to unsee the whole thing. Whenever you see a distortion in the corners of the screen, hear a ringing sound, it may reveal images of the past. Okay. All of the omens mind eye can reveal omens. Precognition shows you to understand events that happened in the past. Inspect through evidence, scenes, mind palace. See padlocks. Combat. Diving.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nukulina,
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening? What's happening?
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
What's...
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket. And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Those cats. I looked at that. They're not cats.
Mr. Throgmorton found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's work.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed
Yeah.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have
Some unusual creatures. They sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood.
Oh,
I've commissioned
yes.
a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yep.
That firsthand.
I haven't shot any of them, but
Possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
yes.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news. Yeah, I found your son.
That my music or the game?
I'm sorry, but he was burned. Shot in the head and body.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
Well, you don't have to believe it.
So, I found Albert like you asked. Answer the questions.
What kind of a man are you, newcomer? My son is dead. His murderer still loose, and you expect me to listen to your
Yes, yes, I do.
I want Albert's killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me, please.
Yes.
This seems like he was official. Yes. Had a gun. Some Albert after he fled the house.
The city is there. What do you know there?
Turns out you were right. It's in its mouth.
Yep.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through in them, they will, the day they dare lay a finger on the throne, bring me that back voice. He and I are busy reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you in anything you need.
Oh, okay. Something here that I can investigate. Oh, there's something I'm missing here. See if we can't talk to this guy again and see if we can find Lewis.
Yeah. Still hear those voices.
Let's see what you find.
Found enough to know where you're.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Okay, we looked at that. Some kind of clue here that I'm missing. Look there, look there, look there. I don't know what we're looking for in here, so let's go somewhere else. Really? Okay. Let's head this way. Bar under the keel.
Got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
You look familiar. Old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Billy. They had an H on the door.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere. Ugh, how Mr. Carpenter's food give away with this darn port closure?
Yeah. You're not gonna sing to me or talk to me? Okay. What does my future hold?
Yes, my dear. Yes. It's so clear. Your path holds many surprises.
Really? What?
Not so fast. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood,
Booze, smokes, and bullets.
live in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Alright. Let's make a bullet.
Future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The seed will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you. My music's a little bit loud. Okay.
Hey, knock it off.
No.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around, but nothing I've ever encountered.
His mouth isn't working right. Must be an old enough game.
No one knows what they are. Consider yourself workers to me at one pace. They arrived in the flood. Some come from the sea. Others, they are
This is definitely a slower paced game.
And what do you say?
If you can kill it, keep your gun handy. Want to erase the memory?
Okay.
If it gets me out of this mess, you can have it. So, he's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with it once and for all. And save the shooting for outside.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Thank you. Anything important to look out for here? Gunpowder, coil spring. Somebody's been digging out the floor. I'll take the brick, keep that handy. Anything special to look out for?
What the? Get the... Oh.
That's exciting.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Whoa, he does look like a fish.
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son, Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Bro, that darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak for now. I know if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I've got nothing to hide.
What kind of... why did you... your face, it's,
Oh,
Fishy.
so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you. You spit on me, whisper to your friends. What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I just met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouth's bodies were blessed by the sheep.
Okay.
I see a lot of us here, so we better get over it. We are proud of it.
Okay.
Start to get
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Mary going to the
Okay.
sea. Oh, I told them that it would only bring bad luck.
Okay,
If you listened
yeah.
to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Mary dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. That ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember. When he woke,
Okay.
a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after was that darn warehouse with me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud
Okay.
between Innsmouthers and Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, medicine. The city denied it all. So we had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder. Always
Yeah.
conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer.
Uh-huh.
So you're a newcomer.
A newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont call the Grand Families. There's the carpenters who control most of the city's underworld.
Yeah.
The Blackwoods, we share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, Lovecraft.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Alvin don't look like a bloody rage. Fatal shot to the head, hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. What's up myself?
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throckmorton.
A little late for
I
that.
know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. Give me a little something to get started. My lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
Okay. This mouthfish Sherman killed Throgmorton hiding. Can either live or lie to Robert. Lore, mythos, fortune teller's prophecy. That's wild. Okay. Lewis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had motive too. The mutual hatred of the Innsmouthers, Throgmorton. I must tell Robert the truth and bring the murderer to justice. Does that change that? Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some mental influence, couldn't control his actions, thus can't be blamed for the death. I could try to cover for him, or else Throgmorton will have his head.
You want a drink?
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by their son. Family's probably back at home. Robert was an Innsmouther fisherman. Yes. He was covered in your son's blood. I tracked the beasts.
Are you certain the body is here?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and a scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. His desk is friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts.
Okay.
Something must be done with those pests.
Most
Still,
definitely.
justice has been served. This is over, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Okay.
I see.
Let's keep talking.
Help me now.
Yes, you heard it. Kate, thinking newcomer barely off the boat, solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress.
Yeah.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
We're gonna go this way.
Erratic behavior and madness. All linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I found it in that
Yeah.
Geological expedition.
Not sure at all.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source, as above, so below. So I send men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many old mountains have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
What a lot of ruins without natural architecture, sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. Suppose the expedition desperately wanted to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You don't hear, Mr. Reed. What happened? Defied scientific explanation.
Okay.
Has your expedition found anything?
We do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port?
Where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week then, Albert. The only one I could trust was ashore and is killed.
Yeah.
Sounds
It
suspicious.
does.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thornton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research but left all preparations to Professor Doe and...
But-
when you've finished, come see me at the Throckmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
The map?
Expenses.
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets.
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Thank you. Alright, where are we going now? Ascended Expedition, key. Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Map. Short fairy certainty, a whisper, Halloween musket. This is actually a huge map. Two, three, there. So where are we going again? Ashford Road and Hubert Ave, which I'm not seeing here. Hubert, Maple, Smith, Old Church, Webster Hollow, Nantucket, Flaxert, Uncertainty. Roosevelt. Hubert, Asher Road and Hubert. So that is there, over. Okay. Bar under the keel. Now I think we can go this way. This way. Uh-oh. My hat! Oh, we're awake. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to cover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore a seabed near Oakmont. Contract with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members that are alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, the water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. Charles W. Reed.
Never again, they say.
Laudanum. Registered at the 1 dram each, 6 fluid ounce tincture of opium. Soothes all ailments. Add to any spirits or tonic.
No matter how much of this I chuck down, the visions always return.
Oh, self-medicating. Kind of gritty, but I like this one a little bit better. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run, save your life, and leave the Stroke City to the depths. Don't dig into the secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Lois Flynn. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourselves while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. That one's closed for now.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Somebody's studying the dark arts here. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men. The Yellow King's gang. They can't get me here now. Now there's only me. And these nightmares a little longer, and I'll figure them out. We are quite the little thief going on right here. But yeah. Some kind of devil trap or something? Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. The landlord.
Budge.
Won't break either. Feel maybe upstairs there may be things to be seen. Locked, locked, locked. Not locked. That's not creepy. Hello, bathroom. Oof. Gunpowder. So, the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the sea's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. It can't be coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Corrupted letter. Crumpled, not corrupted. Ugh. And now we go down the stairs. 1, 2, lower floor.
Finally, awake. I'll tell you though, mister. You want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise?
What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
Not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad. You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove. I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. You take what you wish.
Thank you. Anything else in here for me to take? That's a big conch shell. letters from Oakmans, packs of notes. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes found in their rooms. City, no matter how badly flooded, damaged it. This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fixt and O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. It came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly, and my face. I had to hold my skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. I went to the eastern street of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo's Lane and Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten, in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision. At the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street, I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but have never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it is time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was of a man. He left a house in southern Old Grove, on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exultation. A wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense, I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past, saying something like, "Cursed newcomers." And I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. Tonight, the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remember the huge apple tree, and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street in the central shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward. When I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I need all my will to fight the desire to go to the mayor and sink into the depths. I was walking the Lombard Street in eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise, hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bollock Street, towards Heelog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it, and when it happened, the vision was gone. I'm afraid the bathroom and the kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they talk to me? This began after the visions in Western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Iban, Ward, and Baker Street. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in the room, without doors or windows, surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes. He was cutting himself, piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent near Oak Street. I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed, and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man. But no matter how I cried out warning or tried to move, it didn't work. It seemed I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. After this vision, I shake in fear. At the sound of a child's cry, it happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Iban Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast, I didn't even understand what it was. He jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him, a fetus with thin, pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It shrieked, I cannot forget it. The local Innsmouthers scared me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursued me, even in visions. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them. I listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy, and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Back in notes. The hotel owner allowed me to go through them, trying to see what he was avoiding. Place on map. 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 On map. On map. On map. Okay. And on map we are here, and we are going north. Is that the way we're going? Ah. Fast travel telephone booth. Okay. Over and up at the... Holy crap. What in tarnation? Let me out of the water. What in tarnation? Water kills you. Good to know. Is there some kind of crafting menu? Miscellaneous. Pistol. Revolver. Antipsychotics for my sanity. Okay. That's how that works. Okay. What's our options? Okay, we needed a save. That's the way we're supposed to be going? Yep. That is a weird slit up her skirt. There's all these cars left in the streets. I hear something squiggly in here. Oh, I don't like that. I think I do want to do... What in tarnation? That may have not been worth it. Okay, go ahead, ooze into nothing on the floor. And an expensive encounter. Holy crap. I hear you gooping in this area. Where are you at? Thank you. Don't like that I have to use that right away. It was like a post office or something. Anything else to be had up here? Those kind of look like people. Kinda hope that after I clear a building it stays clear. Inventory. Leave a couple there just in case. We are on that one. Reload. Okay. Okay. We're fine. Ooh, pistol gun. Show bullets. Hubert Ave and Ashford. We were north cover side across of Hubert Ash, somewhere here. Not that one. Maybe this one. Expedition headquarters. Dive suit. Footprint.
Key.
That means evidence is compromised.
Are a few damn papers all that's left of the expedition?
Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. I hear a squiggly wiggly thing in there. Where is it? Can I take a harpoon gun? That'd be most awesome. Harpoon those things from distance. Squiggly's upstairs. Who's compromising my investigation? Gunpowder, shell casings.
Say I ever saw another shell like it.
Yeah, those are kinda weird. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use, and apply these scientific, valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe. Can I take the stapler? The hole in your floor, people. What the heck? depths of the sea, man.
Map of Cape Cod. Looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now, Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. Let's Mind Palace lore. Okay. No clues in the Mind Palace. I have not collected everything I need to here. What am I missing? Checked that. Check that. Check that. I'm missing something. Where is it?
Somewhat smashed to beyond repair.
Oh, still not what I'm looking for. What in tarnation is going on? There was something in there that they wanted. What else is there to be had in here? Something I'm missing.
Guess I don't need the key.
Of course not. There's something to be had here. Did that. Where in tarnation are we going then?
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Ah. Oh. Can I break that? Nope. Oh. Not that. That. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in from the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 to 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got several burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. Okay. There's still something we're missing in here then. What is it? Seething now? Checked that.
Map of Cape Cod. Looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Where?
Map of Cape Cod. Looks like there was something here.
Yeah,
but it's
I
been
know.
erased.
You've said that multiple times. Wait. My edges are fogging. What the bird? Okay. What the hell? Did I just walk through a wall? And those just take a shovel hit. Cool. The following must be delivered Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. Marked 5 diving suits, 6 air tank and pumps, 4 canned foods, 18 crates, personal belongings, 6 crates with name. Research equipment, 7 crates. Do not. Air pipes, 24. Phone station. And wires, 1. Power generation, 1. Responsible for it, deal. Okay. What tarnation? That looks like Lewis. Why the heck? Okay, that's upstairs stuff.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
And whatever this one is. Okay.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Okay. One,
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
2.
papers. Smash the rest.
3, 4.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. They didn't smash. They
Okay.
archives, newspapers.
Key evidence collected. Let's check this mine palace out. Casebook. We can place that on the map. Burn documents. Casebook. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimshaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Newspaper. Oh. Okay, where's our newspaper? I don't want to go right. This way. Wow, is it really that time? Huh. Last half of the stream's kind of just zipped on by. Are you going to go stop in front of the newspaper? And that is where we're going to finish the stream today before we progress more of the story. It's a different type of game than anything I've ever played, so yeah, it's kind of a new experience. We'll kind of see where things go here. There's a policeman standing outside. This should be the newspaper down here. Right here. Okay. Stop here. In front of the paper. It'll give us a quick save. And that's going to be it for today's stream. Very different gameplay. We'll give it a couple more streams, see how it goes. If we like it, we'll continue it. But that's it for this week. Next week we will be back into our other games too, a little bit more Graveyard Keeper and Alien Isolation. We're past the halfway point in that, so we'll get that done. Maybe a couple streams of that next week. One of this at least next week too. Graveyard Keeper, we'll see how many of that. But yeah, thank you for popping in, sticking around, doing you. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. See you next week. Bye.